I am continuing on to Nipton, which is
Yes.
it's kind of a crossroads town. It's notable for fun stuff happening there in the past and today. And I just opened up an extra DLC.
Of course, fun stuff's happening today. You're arriving there, and you have a 40mm grenade launcher, amongst other things. So, I mean, fun stuff's definitely looking like it's
not a
happen.
gunslingery kind of weapon, so I don't use it too much.
You've already used it like 5 times.
Look,
also,
emergencies are emergencies.
Place for an ambush. You also have a flamethrower. That's not a gunslinger thing to use either. A toaster.
There's drugs in there too.
You could like get a bath, set it up, push people into it, and then just toss the toaster in.
There it is. Actually, yeah, you can see people up on the cliff. I'm getting shot at. Or, yeah, they're actively firing upon me.
What a... Wow. I kind of impressed that it actually ended up being an ambush. Pre-war money.
It's actually useless.
That would... Technically, you'd think that'd be worth more.
Well...
Hey, that's a bird.
Yeah, let me just... There you go. Well... Why would it be worth something to a completely new civilization? Is the question?
But it's even more rare. Like bottle caps are.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. There's another landmine next to that traffic cone.
You sure you don't want to run into one more? You have so far run into a landmine every single episode. This is great.
We're on 3 episodes.
I know. I can only
and I told you it was a running thing. Oh, he has an SMG.
He has a. Oh.
Oh yeah, there's a grease gun right there.
Yep.
Which we have established existed in 9mm, but whatever.
Also, that is, I forget, it's a gun that looks like it's based off of the grease gun, but it is a completely different gun, and it's made by South America, I think.
You gross.
Or by a nation in South America.
Yes, I can become a cannibal now.
Oh.
I will not be doing that. Although I think there's more than a couple times in Fallout 3 where being a cannibal unlocks specific conversation trees. And like you didn't even know the people you're talking to were cannibals until you, a cannibal, said, "Oh yes, I also enjoy eating people." And then they went, "Wow, you're one of us. We shouldn't eat you, friend." Actually, yeah, that does look goofy different from an FNV 9mm sub. Yeah, well, I mean... I'll look up the trivia real quick. Behind the scenes, it is an M3 submachine gun. Albeit scaled down and with a shorter barrel.
It looks like it's based off of the Beretta, which I was wrong. It's not made by Brazil. It is a Beretta, but it looks like the Beretta.
Looking at it now, it's very clearly a grease gun.
But when he was holding...
Yeah, I know. This game is
there's no way to like look at it. Is there like like you wouldn't have
there's no inspect in this game, I don't think. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, quick save and quick look. Ah, yes, let me quick save. There might be mines around.
In case you just blow your legs off again, you know.
No, I don't think you can inspect inventory items. Oh, yes, my flashlight in this game. It sucks.
Ah. Yeah, it really made almost no difference.
It is effectively the same thing as using your...
scumbags that were ambushing you for no reason?
I have no idea. I'm going to steal their stuff while I'm here. Oh, yeah, this is a little
They had a
hideout.
sandbagged position that they could have used to shoot you.
Yeah, but I wasn't walking past it, so they had to shoot me there. So... Oh, this is a little farm, actually. You know... Because that's subsistence farming right there. About a half acre.
I mean, technically, if it's only for a handful of people, yeah, you could probably survive off of it.
This is the Wild West. No. It's hard times for everybody. I don't even go inside. I'm such a dick.
Also, why would they build a bridge just for that?
Oh, there's someone's dead here. I'm gonna take their harmonica. Yeah. You are crippled.
It's a good thing they keep telling you that. Forget otherwise.
Oh yeah, you can cook at these. Oh, cool. All right, bye. I'm exploring.
Searchlight.
The recoil of the M14 7.62x51 NATO cartridge proved too powerful for the submachine gun roll.
Gee.
The M14,
hey, it's those guys again.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of caravans in the game. You can always trade with them.
Howdy. Hey there. Need anything?
Hi, you look gross and I hate you.
Sure.
That pink hat.
Here's what I got.
It's sun bleached or something. I don't know, man. Yeah, you'll notice there's ammo types. I don't play around with those too often. I think late game, some of them are overpowered. You know, like anti-material incendiary rounds are pretty good. Yeah, I think the hardest boss fight in this game was the one for Lonesome Road.
What do you
Like,
have
it
to
was
fight?
so... I had died so many times, I actually looked up how to do it, and a bunch of guys were like, yeah, I just shot him before he could start talking. Like, yes, why didn't I think of that?
What kind of person is the boss? Is he just like that?
He is
the Space Marine guy with the minigun?
No. That guy is from Fallout 2. He dies in Fallout 2.
Oh, okay.
Fallout 2 happens like a while before this. in the timeline.
12.7 millimeter SMG laser sight.
Of course. I wish I could put that on anything else. Plasma pistol magazine accelerator. Yeah, this is funny. The boss for Lonesome Road is a guy, really.
He's just a regular dude.
He's more he's special
Was
because
that
he was
Dragon's Breath ammunition?
Yes, probably. He's special because he was also in the right place at the right time in a lot of different places.
So when the apocalypse went down, he was able to...
He is not superhuman. He gets I don't think he gets name dropped, but he gets mentioned a bunch. Oh yeah, they're setting up for
Watch yourself.
they're setting up for an ambush, but because I'm cool with them, they don't care. And
Oh, they do use guns. Oh,
Yeah.
there's that. Yeah, the degenerates like you.
oh, they're also
And then-
fighting the wildlife. I'm like, oh no. Anyways. So now I think a fight's about to break out between, the
mercenaries.
the Legion, the Caravan, the Wildlife, which won against the other Legionnaires, and I've decided to let them handle it because none of them want to kill me except for the dogs. And the Legionnaires totally got gunned down.
Dude, they just got wiped out.
Yeah,
This is what happens when one side has freaking automatic weapons, the other one thinks they're from the freaking 12th century.
No, see, they have football armor. They're protected. I'm just gonna help myself to their stuff since someone's gonna get mad at me for it. Yeah, that guy had a 357
Healing
single
powder.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use
Denarius. Yeah.
Well, the Legion is averse to technology. Like, that's a thing. So they don't use, radiation Healy type stuff. They just use healing powder, which I forget what it is.
Recharger rifle.
Oh, that guy is, I think he's Brotherhood of Steel, maybe. The recharger rifle never runs out of ammo, but it does piss poor damage otherwise.
I guess that's cool if you, are in a ammo-starved location and you need to just be able to keep going.
I don't think it ever gets that bad.
Fun thing to mention about those critters he was being attacked by.
The night wolves or whatever.
Yeah. They're basically a cross between a venomous snake and a coyote.
That's terrifying.
Oh, I think they're I
Also-
think they're a genetic experiment gone wild.
Also, 1,000%, if that, fight had held off for about 30 more seconds, you would have had the NCR in there, too.
I didn't even
There's
think
an
about
NCR
that.
patrol, there was a Legion patrol, and there was a mercenary patrol, and wildlife, all within the same, 100
And the
stretch of
only
road.
people that wanted to attack me were the crazy ass venom dogs.
I know, you're basically you're working both sides of the street remarkably well here.
Oh, these guys
which, as
hate me.
mentioned before, is a good way to get run over in two directions.
Look at that animation. Yeah, fortunately for me, I have a gun.
Oh.
So, oh no, those guys with knives didn't get me. Wow.
Viper gunslinger, head crippled. Yeah, that's crippled, all right. That guy has a pretty cool outfit, though. He has a black, bandoliered. Oh, there's another motorcycle helmet. In case
Oh,
yours is.
That's
ever
like a
breaking.
police type. It doesn't look as cool as mine.
No, of course not.
I forget if this is a location. This is an NCR outpost, I believe. I think I just kind of dawdle here for 10
Stumbled.
minutes and go on. I think a quest brings me back here at some point, but is a side note of a location. I was just making sure it wasn't the place I was headed to. New
You
California
have
Republic.
discovered Ranger Station Charlie.
I like how this lasted longer than the actual Californian Republic. What are you doing there, Dig?
That same thing goes for most places. The California
yeah.
Republic lasted for like a weekend.
Well, apparently the new Californians lasted for like at least 80 years now, if not over 100, in this post-apocalyptic
impressive.
wasteland.
That's half as
Well,
long
that-
as the actual United States has existed.
That's kind of the catch. Is like, yes, the West is actually doing pretty well after the. Yeah, let me wake this guy up real quick.
So hey, how did you get in here? You just walked in. Nobody challenged you. Nobody said a word. You just walked in.
Oh, apparently I'm just going to stare at his back.
Well, you know, Pat's Dig is a bit, a bit of an interesting character.
So I'm going to have to check if I did any heavy breathing as a joke.
I'm sure
in
you
the
did.
recording.
have
I
to do a
didn't
cut.
even
You'll-
talk to anybody. I just slept for an hour and stared at a guy to sleep. I am a menace.
Dude, you're something else, I gotta say. Well, hopefully, if you did do anything weird, you'll cut back to it, and we'll get a little clip of you, doing whatever shenanigans that you do.
Oh, yes, I finally arrived at Nipton, or no, I can't remember. Anyways, that dinosaur there is a tourist attraction thing,
Oh,
and also a notable landmark, obviously.
we have something almost exactly like that in Cabazon.
Wow.
We have a dinosaur statue. We used to have a Brontosaurus as well, but they tore that down a long time ago. In fact,
That's
they might have torn
stupid, and
down
I hate
the actual. Yeah, it's really
Oh,
sad.
Novak, okay.
Also, you can absolutely tell it's before people understood how the dinosaurs looked, because it looks. Yeah, those. Yeah, that is exactly the way the one in.
Well, I
in
mean, if you
Cabazon looks
get
like.
up close to that, it's clearly not supposed to look like a real dinosaur. It looks like a reptar from Rugrats. Oh, there's Victor.
Well, put
Hey.
my butt and call me a biscuit.
Oh.
It ain't my old friend Richard Spring.
I love him. What are you doing?
Rightly no.
Oh,
Got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there. Novak? Nice enough place, I suppose.
I think a piece of trivia is that his screen was supposed to properly animate, but they couldn't quite implement it in time, so they didn't.
Aw.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic?
He's very friendly. I like him.
Yeah, he is super nice.
I could use another gun by my side. I don't think he can be a companion, but I don't ask.
Might ask around.
That's a shame.
Novak folk usually
But yeah,
traveling this way.
in their arms are little 9mm submachine guns.
Well, that's cool.
Well, the piddly thing is, whenever you kill
Also,
them, you
wait
get
a
like
minute.
2 shells, huh?
This town is called Novak because the no vacancy sign's broken.
Oh yeah,
I didn't catch that. That's funny.
I forgot about it.
Hey,
I decide not to commit
dinosaurs.
theft. You'll notice I'm running faster in here because the frame rate's higher.
Yeah, everything is a little crisper because you're
Yes.
world.
Look at this easy safe. I'm going to just help myself too. I gotta sneak when I do it so they don't know.
Yeah, you can't let them. Uh oh.
So that bill of sale is very important.
Really?
I also should have stolen the bobby pin. I am going to read it. And yeah, console officiorum, which obviously screams Legion. This is a receipt. Somebody has sold Carla Boone for the sum of 1,000 bottle caps, and another 500 for her unborn child.
Wow.
And this is
slaves for
this is the
life.
receipt. Jeannie Mae Crawford. I read the name then. I'm reading it again now. And then some Latin words I don't understand. Some
Wow.
some
What?
gobbledygook. So I just stumbled upon a
assholes?
receipt that Jeannie Mae has sold Carla Boone. I decided
And
to
her
wait.
unborn child into freaking.
Yeah, for $1,500. I wait for light.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know what I was thinking. I think I'm trying to find Jeannie Mae, hoping she'll show up here at the office.
It's like you jackass. Where are you? You horrible person.
So I might as well meet some of the locals. Who's this? Oh, I think that's a Fallout 1 or 2 character.
For flying. It's time.
She even mentions she did NCR stuff.
Weather for flying?
Pilot.
Yeah, a vertibird. The vertibird, it's a helicopter, effectively.
Yeah.
Function over Klamath. hard landing, but I walked away.
Yeah, I think that's a direct reference to like an Easter egg or just a little side detail from Fallout 1 or 2 as a crashed vertibird.
Bits of salvage to bring in.
Other than that, she's just a flavor. Yeah.
There's still actual like flying aircraft.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, a lot of stuff did not get nuked.
So no trucks still.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
I mean, it'd be like the guy was like, yes, I'd give the Roman Legion a crate of AKs. Okay, well, that's only one crate of AKs. They can't put them everywhere.
Yeah.
So they can't have trucks and stuff everywhere.
Well, yeah. Whenever somebody does like speculative fiction about what you would send back in time, it's like
I'm allowed in
honestly,
here, so I'm gonna go. Oh, apparently not. Just go in.
Most of the time, you're just better off giving people like freaking radios, or it's on.
Oh, yeah,
it's usually something very simple. You're
I'm
literally waiting.
I'm using the wait function to just hang out, smoke a cigarette, and wait for Jeannie Mae Crawford.
So, are you Jeannie Mae Crawford? Nope. Okay.
Who are you?
I'll
all
wait.
right. I apparently a better use of my time.
Missiles?
No, they're like little kid rides or something. They're not actual missiles. They're props.
Oh.
Apparently, I forget. You can, yeah. Like energy cells become depleted, and you can recycle them to like get 1 back for 3 in, something like that.
Dude, I wish it was like that with batteries.
Morning.
Oh, it's a doctor. You can tell because she's covered in blood that's not hers.
She's literally the exactly same character as the one that showed you how to shoot at the beginning.
I'm glad I didn't talk to her. Anyways, I found Jeannie Mae Crawford. She looks like a sad son of a bitch, doesn't she?
Right? Look at that face.
And look at her dirty ass dress too. She looks like a piece of shit. We haven't met yet.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name.
Oh, you're too kind.
I'm Jeannie Mae. I take care of folks here at the motel.
That's so funny. You would never, like, she seems like a nice enough person, but you would never know if you hadn't broken into her safe.
I think that's the catch. I'm going to ask her about my business first before handling this other business I might have.
Me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the.
Although I just realized one of the lines she said earlier was a giveaway as well. Not that you would know if you weren't looking. She said she takes care of all the folks at the motel as long as they aren't too troublesome.
Sniper in the dinosaur's mouth.
I'd like to render. No.
For strangers.
Speaking of strangers.
Oh, Manny Vargas apparently. No. I can't kill her in broad daylight.
Gotta wait.
Yeah, I need to find Manny Vargas, who I think he's the daytime watchman up here in the dinosaur. So, yeah, look at the dinosaur now from the outside. Now look at the inside. It's like a whole gift shop in there. Oh, it's Boone.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
He's very
Dude, this guy's like a freaking level 100 tool bag.
he is ex-army, as noted by the beret.
I don't have friends here.
And he's very edgy.
No.
Notice his name is Boone, and remember the name of the slave.
Maybe you should go. Not just yet. I need someone I can trust.
You're a stranger, therefore I can trust you.
He has a point, but
I
yeah.
want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find.
He's going to ask me to find out who sold his wife into slavery.
My wife was taken from our home by Legion slaves one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take.
Yeah, Jeannie Mae Crawford gave them explicit instructions on how to yoink this woman out of her bed.
Jeez Louise.
You only trust strangers?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
So he can become your companion. I did not do the companion feature in this game because I was the lone gunslinger.
I'll give you my NC.
But I can give you the little
Our signals.
a little fun detail about him after the quest.
Take care of the rest.
Anyways, yeah.
You're basically just gonna go walk out there with that.
Good.
Well, so
Make it worth your while.
what he's saying is I need to get the person who sold her,
Not until
and then I need to wear this hat so that he'll know that's the signal to kill whoever I'm with.
best they never know. Legion will be after me next.
Although he does look funny without a hat on.
He really does.
I'm really edgy. Anyways, my hair is very short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is understandably upset that his wife and unborn child
Yeah,
are,
I don't blame him at all. Actually, this doesn't look like it's too bad for like the space for the inside. Maybe it's a little bit bigger.
It's definitely much larger. I am going to immediately put his hat on.
And just go stand next to some random person.
Well, no, I do get Jeannie Mae. In fact, I think I get surprised by how easy it was. One for my baby. Yeah, send someone in front of Dinky the dinosaur.
Ow. We're in a little desert oasis.
Oh, I think I have to wait till night again to do it. I'm pretty sure Boone's the night watchman. I can't remember.
Wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear.
Oh.
He thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own.
Oh yeah? Are you sure about
She
that?
was thinking about it ever since they arrived.
So a bunch of the locals here, they moved here from New Vegas, and his wife hated not living in the city, and was very vocal about it.
But there was just no getting
Which is
used to it.
why, you know, no one really felt bad that she disappeared in the middle of the
She
night.
liked the lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the
But Boone was like, I don't want to raise my son in New Vegas.
But I guess she got tired of waiting.
Don't ask. Just go. Oh!
Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat. More
Oh, it's very quiet around here. Janie Mae Crawford. This lady. Is this your name on this receipt I'm holding? Is this you? Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised that wasn't an option to be like, show the freaking invoice. Like, hey.
Well, I think there's some goofy flags you have to trigger first. I can't remember.
Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside.
I don't remember if I acquire a dinosaur on the way out or not.
West, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory.
Oh,
There's
that's
been
cool.
some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay.
If I remember correctly, I do not go to Repcon.
Nothing to do.
Well, that's a
take
shame.
It easy and enjoy good company. Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower.
Oh no, Helios 1 I do not go to.
Used to be a power plant. and it's
It is a contested area, and I decided it is against my better interests to go bother anybody there.
Used to be such a quaint little place until those slaves.
Ah, slavers.
We
Well,
got a
yeah, slavery is a huge thing in like every Fallout game for obvious
so
reasons.
far.
I wonder if you can find Boone's wife, or is she absolutely dead?
Well, she has already been sold to the Romans for slavery, so good luck catching up.
Well, I mean, but yeah, like, I'm assuming there's no way in the game for you to get her back.
Not in the game, no.
Our town. Folks work hard to keep it clean and safe. We do the best.
Not
we
very
can,
clean.
But still, there's always some of you finicky types. That
Don't call me finicky. I own several firearms in this code
What is
right
she-
now. I don't even know what I said.
Not everybody appreciates it like they are.
What did you say that pissed her off? I missed what you asked. That set
So
her-
did I. I honestly don't remember. But she's talking shade on dead Carla now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm literally Googling how to get... I was like, why can't I just get her to do the thing? What's going on here? Yeah, this is Yeah, apparently there's a couple of ways you can
10
suss it
PM
out.
and 9 a.m.
Yeah, you have
Oh,
to...
so you have to just...
Yeah, it has to be at night, which I think I just read. So I'm like, oh, cool, I have to kill some time, and I'm not going to abuse the wait function some more. I might as well meet the locals. Can't go in there. Dead. There's a dead cow skeleton to the left.
Howdy.
I immediately feel like, oh, I shouldn't be in here. Let me just look everywhere and go. Because there's just unnamed characters in there. I'm like, ew, gross. I think this
Anytime
guy
it
is
says
named...
Random citizen.
This is No Bark. That guy's name is No Bark.
Oh my.
Oh, it's playing Big Iron on the radio.
I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk.
Notice how his face doesn't match his neck, doesn't connect to his torso.
Now, by gum.
It's just like a sewed-on bit of Frankenstein.
We'll see about that. You come any closer, and I'm liable to stick you with
He
my
is,
stick in
you know,
stick his
threatening me right now.
this day.
Yeah, he is. He's asking if you come any closer, and you're already like 2 feet away from
Like, our knees are touching. That's how close I am, yeah. Glare at No Bark.
Okay, just speak up a little. But not so much that they hear you. They
I forget who they is. He is very clearly a well-adjusted adult.
Yes, indeed.
Why do they call you No Bark?
They know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite. Because it's the truth.
Ah, yes. And also, you point a gun at the door.
About all the rad scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. I know what I seen.
Do you know about the abduction? Yeah, he actually saw her get abducted.
Oh.
Which would immediately put to rest the, oh, she ran off on her own.
In the lobby, too, for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or use the John, maybe.
Use the Oh, yeah, one of the people had to go in there to pay Jeannie Mae Crawford.
So I kept out of sight. But now I know better.
No barking Noonan.
Mole rat man.
Mole rat man!
Underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud
mansions?
Designer appliances.
Of course.
Covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs. Being either bald or balding themselves.
Actually, it makes sense. I think he's onto something. We should listen to him for a while. Unfortunately, I don't think time
You're probably
passes.
saying some pretty interesting things right now.
I don't think time passes when you're in a conversation, so I'm just wasting time.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
Okay, I'm fine with that. This guy's, oh god!
Friendly face.
Wow.
For a raider I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes.
Yeah, this guy just ran into private property to introduce himself to me, not the owner.
Oh, screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Yeah, I've been being stalked by this man.
It started
Dude, he looks like a freaking, the Reading Rainbow guy.
Oh, yeah, this guy explains the Blue Star Cap thing I explained last episode.
You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you got.
So yeah, if you get 50 of the caps, you get to go on a Willy Wonka tour that I did not go on because I didn't feel like gathering 50
There's
caps.
a lot of healthy folks out there that'll shoot a man as soon as talk to him. Now that we're conversing, though, I can tell you what I know about those caps. There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there.
Oh yes, there's apparently a treasure in Willy Wonka's, you know, sarsaparilla factory.
Star on them. The stars are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
Which is a freaking Big Iron still playing in the background. It's a fun little like legend, but I think I even go to the factory and then I thought I had 50 and it turned out I had like 6. I was like, ah, fuck this.
There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers.
This guy just barges into this dude's shack. It would have been super funny if the shotgun would have went off. You can see the barrel. It should have killed him.
It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated. All over the place.
I feel like what he's talking about now could apply to Metro 2033 for some reason.
Sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow new bottles keep appearing in the machines.
That is a crazy thing.
That is pretty
freaking
fancy.
Enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and Blue Star caps are no exception.
Wow. Anyways, I don't care. I think I'm just humoring him just to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, wasting time.
And he's the one who asked for the Blue Star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing alone.
The war referencing when the bombs dropped.
Yes.
You know, the shortest war ever.
But I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
So he's probably a robot.
No problem.
Not that we're gonna ever find
You
out.
end up trying to collect more stars.
I don't remember. I don't think I see it.
Man named
Festus.
Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
So yeah, I think if I collect enough of those star caps, I might get another random trying to cause problems.
How'd you get past the guard?
He's saying like that.
Yeah, I think if I get more caps, a guy might show up to kill me, but I don't do that. Yes, let me just double check this whole how this thing
Continuing your
works.
Google search.
Yeah. Popular pages. Fallout 4 companions with a picture of a drugged out Irish woman. So, I mean, yeah, the quest is just a wait until 10 p.m. It is currently, like, not even 9 in the morning, I think. So, gonna be a fun half hour of the rest of this video, I guess.
It's gonna be you fiddle farting around. Oh, you've gotten yourself stuck.
I'm stuck in barbed wire.
You've gotten yourself stuck.
Anytime there's one of them bug lights, I'm in there. Luckily, this game has some of the jankiest mid-air physics ever, so it's really easy to fiddle around.
Oh yeah, I remember for Skyrim back in the day, Alex and Trev would both like scale around all sorts of objects to just get around like roadblocks and dungeons and stuff like that, because you just basically climb anything.
Yeah, at some point, yeah, here I am. At some point, you have to go to the top of the tallest mountain to talk to the monks up there. I cannot be the only guy who is convinced that you could actually climb the side of it instead of taking the path.
That makes sense.
Oh, he slapped a fly off his head.
He slapped himself in the face.
Man, this has got to be unbearably hot in like indoors, because there's no way there's air conditioning.
There's no air conditioning.
Which that's my favorite little graph of people who lived in Florida. It's like 10. People who lived here after air conditioning was invented. It's like 10 million. Oh yeah, apparently Manny is an ex-gang member. I'm like, oh cool, I don't care. He gives me the information I need, even though he's also like, I think he's also like a drug addict or something, but like, whatever, he's not causing problems.
Yeah.
All right, past me. I can skip time now. I promise I won't be mad in 2 years.
Welcome. Come on in.
Oh, I'm trying to find Manny because I need him for the quest too.
What's going on, man? I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me.
I like how there's human molars around his neck.
Right. What do you protect it? Gee, what do you think?
Look, man, sometimes you just gotta ask people basic questions about their profession to sound like, you care or something, and to lead up to asking harder-hittering questions about people who shot me in the head.
Full force, they'll run. So far, we've been lucky.
Who's Boone?
Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR.
Yeah, there you go.
When he got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but we're not so friendly right now.
I think Boone's blaming him about his wife.
His wife. We didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since.
I just noticed his neck is clipping through his turtleneck.
I grew up in Vegas, me and my cousins. We were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang. I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman who was too good for it, trying to take him.
Oh yeah, yeah. No one really likes Boone's wife. Which is no, I can just ask him outright. Did you do it? I'm a detective. Hold on.
Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder.
I'd like to remind you that I murdered the cons in like 2 weeks' time. They were completely ruined by the NCR.
But he hasn't.
So they're like 6 dudes with a couple of yurts at this point.
Man, everybody. That girl didn't have one friend in this whole town. She didn't want any. She wanted to sit in her room all day and make herself miserable, and she went out of her way to be rude. She upset a lot of people.
Well, yeah, it happens, I don't like you, Manny.
I mean, he seems like a, decent enough guy.
Something about that life.
Well, I guess some of the best people are the people with the worst pasts, I guess. Ah, my glasses!
Oh, no.
I was cleaning those, and now they're on the ground.
Well, I just felt like it was time, Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I think
Camp Golf is a location you can go to. I don't remember.
What is Bitter Spring?
I don't remember. I think this might be just war stuff. It's been a while.
I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys.
Apparently Bitter Springs is a location. I don't think I visit there.
This wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist,
as is Camp Golf.
My papers and
I do think I made it to Camp Golf. I did not finish the quest with that.
Yeah, see ya.
I think
it sounds like that Vietnam incident where they shot a bunch of civilians.
I think that's exactly
what it's called.
Yeah. The Bitter Springs Massacre.
Welcome.
Oh, yes, this is literally the event I'm talking about. The NCR was like, we've had enough of the Great Khan, so they fucking murdered, like, a shit ton of them, including women and children. And then they set up ambushes for people trying to run away, and killed those guys, too.
Come back soon now.
So now they seem like a little too heavy-handed in their, you know...
Yeah.
You know, like, probably an appropriate response to a Mongol horde invading or something like that.
Yeah, if they're invading. But
I don't know why I'm obsessed with this dinosaur.
I mean,
he's adorable. He's a big old boy. Yeah, okay, I finally gave up and I took it away.
12 hours. Yeah, okay.
Well, the problem is, yes, it is now 10 p.m. The NPCs still do have to move.
So hopefully you can find her now.
Chunky, there she is. Yeah. I just assumed Daniel Boone was... Daniel Boone is not his name. Daniel Boone is the name of the guy my home county is named after. He's a real man. Come with me. There's something in front of the dinosaur. Anyways, am I wearing this red hat? Cool. Look at her go. She's so eager to see what I have. She's so trusting.
Right?
You'd think someone who sells people would be a little less trustful of strangers.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of surprised that you have the restraint not to just shoot her right away.
I think I was clued into the quest. Dude did not wait. He's like, oh, they're 10 feet from here.
He's like, yep, there you are.
I didn't even check her corpse. I'm like, all right. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I gotta go loot.
Also, he's gotta be such a freaking trusting soul to, like, just immediately...
Well, I wonder if it's even possible to, like, lure innocents out. Yeah, it never actually occurred to me. I'm trying to be a good guy.
Good person? Yeah.
How fitting I say that in front of Victor.
Like how nobody reacts at all, and apparently in the morning there's just going to be a dead body out there in front of the dinosaur right where freaking Boone was.
That's it then.
How
did you know?
I knew before I ever met you.
Found the bill of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paper.
So yeah, apparently he can
like
be
yeah. The Romans, yes, famous for their paperwork. They were.
I won't be staying. I know that.
So yeah, he is fiercely even more angry with the Legion. And I totally missed an opportunity to get a companion here, but I didn't. Yeah. I don't do companions anyways. If you get his loyalty high enough, he will tell you his story. His wife was being auctioned. He shot her so that she wouldn't go into slavery.
Besides,
because he knew he couldn't rescue her, so he killed her before she would properly be a slave.
Oh, I mean,
I know, hard decision. It's a hard decision.
That's a tough choice.
Yeah, he's like, I'd rather this not happen, so he killed her.
Well, I mean, technically, though, all it is you're a slave, so technically you could, find another opportunity. It's not like she's being freaking flayed alive or something.
I mean, it is the Roman Legion. I think he...
Yeah, but the Romans
I kind of sided with Boone on this one. He should have just killed her and saved her from all the, things Romans do to people they don't like.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not going to kill their slaves. This is not like...
Oh, you can see my FOV's been lowered on accident. Yeah, this is default FOV. It's disgusting. Yeah. There's a chance they'll escape. This pregnant woman. Yeah, there we go. I'm adjusting it.
He could rescue her. It's not like they're going someplace where he can't follow, right?
I mean, reason he's not
could, and slavery is not a good life in the Legion.
I think at some point I see slaves. They are not. It's not pleasant. It is just not pleasant.
Well, no, it's not pleasant, but also slaves as a rule aren't something that you just completely beat to death and especially for the Romans. Like, Roman slavery is very different from like American.
Well, this is post-apocalyptic Roman slavery. I don't know what to tell you.
But they're using a Roman textbook as their motivation.
Only one guy is using it, and he's just kind of spreading the information loosely.
But it's in your general best interest. If you're using somebody as a workforce, you keep them in decently.
You're talking to the people who view anyone below them as worthy of death.
Well, yes.
Or people or whatever. Oh, I saw 17 minutes in this video.
Context is key.
Yes, the context is they don't just have slaves. They freaking hate everybody here. They want all of them dead.
Yeah, I mean, technically this is a society that would never exist in this caricature of the Roman Empire.
Well, yeah. Oh no, we found these people with technology better than our own to our north. Let's enslave
war
them.
on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason the Roman Empire lasted for, several centuries.
What are you doing, man? Oh, I'm switching ammo types. Armor penetrating. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at the reload speed on that bad boy.
Dude. This is freaking faster than sleight of hand.
Well, that's a nice thing about balancing for PvE, baby.
Doesn't matter if it's balanced or not. Always just make the AI harder. What's the difference between a 10 mil pistol and the weathered 10 mil pistol?
I think the weathered's just a skin. So yeah, that's what Boone did to his wife to stop her being a slave of the Roman Legion. He is the only companion I actually looked into their past on the wiki page. I have 1 HP round.
Huh?
So I'm gonna go ahead and replace that with my special rounds. I think I just heard a wolf howl.
Oh yeah, you have 38 special rounds.
Oh yes, that's what they're called.
Yeah.
I always forget that they're... I'm so tempted.
No, not yet.
Yeah,
it's not time.
I always forget that you can fire 38 through 357. That's something you wouldn't know if you didn't know or weren't told, just because the numbers don't add up.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of why I want a 357.
That was one of the reasons why I wanted to get a 357.
Target practice with 38. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there's a dead guy right there. Dig, right there. No, to your left. Dig!
Nope, you're never gonna know. You're never gonna know. Blind dig is blind.
I'm not gonna reinstall this game.
Something in the distance is moving, therefore we have focused our attention on that.
They have found me. Luckily, I have this grease gun, and they have melee weapons.
That is a shame.
I'm intentionally waiting to see the whites of their eyes too.
Hey, did you find another mine, or did you get?
No, one of them has to have thrown something.
Well, they did
I
a
don't
terrible
know
job
for sure.
of that. Oh, he's got a grenade launcher, I think.
Oh yeah, she had a grenade launcher. Fun fact: she also has a body full of 9mm.
Yep, and she's just...
I think she's running for her life or something. Hold on, I got a jam. Thank you for waiting. The clunkiest.
You like that? I don't know. Do you like that? Wow, she was really tough.
Yeah. RPG.
So does as the gun gets more broken, does that increase your chances of jams?
Yeah. And like once it breaks completely, you can't use it, I think. You still have it and you still can fix it. Yes.
Okay.
So, that's why I tend to use the 9mm, is because they're plentiful.
Dude, I love the gunslinger who has bandoliers of ammunition on him. Not only doesn't have a gun or ammo, he's only packing a freaking knife.
Yes. They're cactuses, Dig.
Maybe you thought they were mutated cactuses.
They probably are. I mean, it's statistically speaking, they have to be.
Not necessarily.
I'm gonna go with they really should be. Just some unnoticeable one. Oh no, this radiation meant that we have a 37th extra little prickle pear right over there.
37th extra prick.
A little poker needle, I don't know. I feel like something I always hated about video games in general is how dark nights aren't.
Yeah. Yeah, the night should be really, really dark.
One of my favorite mods for Fallout 4 is the Darker Nights mod.
Honestly,
I think it has an issue with balance because NPCs don't react to dark like at all.
Yeah,
but
that would make it difficult.
For atmosphere, I definitely installed it, which is why I got totally freaking spooked when a freaking dinosaur dolphin started trying to eat me.
Yeah, honestly, like the desert should be basically pitch black at night. There should be no... Well, I mean, anything in the post-apocalyptic should be completely...
I mean, off in the distance it is, but that's a different thing.
There should be, because there's no cities around. There's no light pollution.
The long drive has a further render distance in this game. And it was made by one weirdo.
Yeah, but it was also made with technology from like the last 5 years. So, and it, you know. But yeah, especially in this kind of thing, there should be like the dark should be literally the time where you pack it in and sleep and wait for morning because it's too dark to do anything.
You can't move, and if you do, then other people can see you moving too, because you have a light. Haha.
Yeah. Being able to do things at night is a luxury of like the more modern era. Oh my.
Yeah, they opened up with a grenade. Or two. I think they team killed.
Themselves.
Yep. Oh no, a no % chance. I might as well do this myself after I take a stim pack. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, my helmet broke. Oh no, I didn't replace it after I took off a Boone's beret.
Dude, this guy's almost as bad as the freaking rocket launcher flood.
There we go. Well, at least the rocket launcher flood had the excuse of they're dead.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't have any excuses. He's probably more hydrated than I am.
Probably is, honestly. He's probably better fed as well, since you haven't eaten anything in like the last, 12 hours.
You say that I just ate 2 steaks and some dry mac and cheese. That's one of my favorite things a guy said about Fallout 1 is, your character literally can't comprehend what the statement instant macaroni and cheese even means. Oh yeah, that's just a thing that doesn't exist anymore.
Fresh fruit and vegetables you were carrying on yourself in the post-apocalypse, that should be like worth its weight in gold.
Oh, he had a 10 mil. They exist.
Yeah, he did.
Well, I mean, people farm. It's not teabagging him. People farm.
Yeah,
it's not too unheard of to, I don't know. Fresh potato is worn off.
Oh, no.
Oh, that brings to mind some nasty visuals about a school full of Downs kids. Ah, yes, loot.
Lots of bullets. Ball cap with glasses.
I would like a 10 mil pistol prop in real life. It's a very large gun.
It looks like almost a submachine gun size.
There's no Desert Eagles in these games to directly compare it to, but I think it's a similar size to that.
Yeah.
And it has appropriate armor penetrating values, at least in Fallout 4. I don't think I use it too much in this game.
Yeah, 10 mil, 10 mil, honestly, as long as you're using anything like a normal load, they have pretty decent penetrating power.
I think it's implied you're using standard rounds for everything here. Oh yes, there's that place that got burnt. Boo. Although, I also wasn't lying when I told the guy I liked their sense of justice. I'm like, I like that you guys just see a problem and handle it, huh? And that gave me good boy points with the Legion, which will pay dividends.
That's all that it took, is just literal lip service to the thing that people, that
royalty love lip service almost as much as they love taxes. It gets crazy.
But yeah, these freaking 5 or 6 armed people with pet wolves walk up and they ask you if you like their sense of justice, and you don't tell them no. They can't possibly see anything wrong with that.
I disagree with the way you handled that situation. Oh, that's crazy. Anyways,
mini panth poo poo head.
Anyways, can you bring the bill hook over here so I can use it on this profligate? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I've come back to start looting again.
It's like, now that I've completed my side quest, it's time to steal things.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of food in here because the people who had the food are now dead. So I'm going to help myself with no karma repercussions. I am over encumbered.
Also, they do call corn maize, which is good. As a more accurate description for what it is. Because corn actually doesn't mean corn as you would. Corn just means your staple crop or your bumper crop, which could be anything.
Well,
corn as
I think calling corn in America is very accurate. Then.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's why corn on the cob being corn. The reason it's called what it is.
Just sleep in this place that probably still smells like blood. Because this happened.
The place where there's literal splatter.
Because this happened 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to clear up some inventory space, so I'm just destroying guns to repair guns. Yeah, I forget when I finally get a safe box I can use.
Is it like something that stores back at a location for you, or is it something that like stores it like a backpack?
It is a location.
Okay.
I think there's a couple places where you, oh yes, this is your house. I'm like, oh cool, I'm gonna store all my stuff in this chest and then go home.
All the people are off the crosses.
Yeah, they died, and when they die, they disappear. It's a video game.
Oh, okay.
I think I was already just fed up with this location. Just go. Can't use the gate, can we, bud?
Nope, we gotta be special.
Oh,
hey,
he's still
Oliver
there.
Schwanek. Stay classy, Dig.
I have a sense of justice. I apply it weird.
Sense of justice. I just don't apply it in the way that
technically
normal
nothing
would.
I do breaks that whole cruel and unusual clause in that piece of paper we have, but it is
you had a
not
paper that said that?
standard.
You had a piece of paper that said that?
I'm talking about the Constitution.
Are you sure?
The Bill of Rights or whatever. It exists.
Yes.
It's in Fallout 3.
You might have even read it once upon a time. Can you tell me what the Bill
Nope.
of Rights even says? What the first sentence is?
Nope. I can if I look it up real quick. Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights, a transcription. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Oh my,
Oh,
look at
goodness,
you.
I look up for 2 seconds and all these weirdos show up and start eating lead. What's happening?
I don't know, but they're certainly they're certainly taking it pretty good. That's gonna be a dead
These
person.
dark-skinned ones with the weird haircuts remind me of like dark elves or something. Congress of the United States begun and held at the city of New Vegas on Wednesday, the 4th of March, 2,779.
Wait, what?
I'm just making shit up. Article the first. After the, after the man in charge found out that Oliver Schwanek had won the lottery, it is his due diligence to shoot that bitch in the back. Yeah, see, it's right here, the Bill of Rights.
See, for a second there, I thought you were going to look up the actual American Bill of Rights and read it.
I mean, I did.
I thought you were going to look up, there was some sort of thing in Fallout that you were looking up, and then I realized that you were making it all up out of the top of your head. And then everything made a lot more sense. Ironically.
Oh, that billboard said a good ranger, and there's a corpse with arrows popping out of it. Which, I'm not a ranger, and I'm a courier. Totally different.
Yes.
Mostly because I'm actually not a military person.
Even though you
I can't
are
think
infinitely
of
more effective with all of your freaking special skills.
Protagonist, plot armor, whatever. I can't think of like what an NCR ranger would be equivalent to in like today's.
I mean, I'm thinking
military.
like Texas Rangers.
I don't think so, but maybe
They're like more of a police force than an actual military.
I always viewed them as more of a reconnaissance wing, but what do I know? Oh, they appeared.
Wow, they kind of popped in out of nowhere.
Hey there.
Can you stop pointing your gun at my gut, please?
Oh, you've already talked to this guy.
Well, I think that line specifically is just blurred out for all generic merchants now.
50 MG explosive.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I actually get a 50 MG in this game.
That would be sad.
Well, I make the distinction of not using heavy weapons for starters. That is not the case in Fallout 4. I spent several hours looking for a modded-in weapon that I couldn't find, so I gave up and realized that a minigun is very effective against robots. I did not need to use the laser-assisted, the LAER. It's a weapon from it's from this game, and somebody modded it into Fallout 4. It's very effective against robots. Is its whole shtick.
But also, so is a minigun firing 1,000 rounds a minute.
It turns out when you have 2,000 rounds saved up that you found while looking for something else, you might as well just use that. Oh yeah, iguana on a stick. That's what it's called. Why am I keeping any of this? I'm talking with hindsight right now. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those games where you just keep everything, right?
Oh, yeah, sort of. I do hold on to a bunch of unique items.
This is one. I mean, I'm assuming being also game produced from not Bethesda, but like in a similar vein, that your money doesn't actually cost anything. Oh no! I bet this guy's got a problem.
That's the dude.
The guy that.
Yeah, that's the blue chip dude or the star chip dude. Money doesn't cost anything. What do you mean? Like weight?
Well, it doesn't cost you any weight.
Oh
like,
yeah, no.
Remember how in Skyrim you could only carry like 4 or 5
I think
weapons or armor sets, but you could carry infinite amounts of freaking gold.
Yeah, I can't think of any game that has weight associated with money. I know they exist.
It makes less sense in Skyrim than it does in any of these settings because bottle caps aren't heavy, but freaking
well, they're certainly cumbersome
like
in a bag.
No.
You mentioned this. I've seen a YouTube video by a guy where he was like, "How heavy are these really?" And he's like, "Well, of course we don't have that much solid gold to test this out, so we have equivalent weight like rocks or something." And then he's like, "Yeah, like a pouch of gold is pretty heavy."
Yeah. I mean, gold is very, very dense. Who's
Correct.
texting?
Heard you helped out Jackson. Thanks for that. Caravans are still waiting for clearance to move out, but at least there's movement.
Legions attacked, nipped, and burned and killed everyone.
What? There's no way. We're miles from the Colorado. They aren't...
Apparently, the NCR was totally unknowing of these dudes in red football armor running around and committing war crimes.
That is kind of funny because they're set up here watching the border and they're behind them burning the towns they're supposed to be protecting.
Yeah. Although this is kind of a major reason why I'm not a fan of the NCR in this area is they're doing a very poor job of the whole.
They're not
even doing a good job occupying, much less governing.
Watch yourself.
Although I think this is still technically like a free state, but they're occupying it or whatever.
Yeah, they're super, super passive.
I think they had a larger presence and it kind of got lowered after the first battle for some. Because when you win a battle, that means nothing bad will happen after that, right?
Of course. That's why the Germans won World War II, because they won, the Battle of France and, the Battle of Poland.
Okay, this is my first fast travel for a good long while. I was like, I need to go, right there. Well, let's just go there then. And then the video's over. Yay!
Ta-da!